So y'all have probably already heard about how the word bear in English originally just came from a word that meant brown because people thought that if you said the actual word for bear, a bear would show up like in real life. And yeah, I mean, pretty wild, right? But with that said, the original word for bear was... What do you think? You want a bear to show up here? Look at this apartment. You think a bear could fit in here? This is a great example of what's called a taboo, or a restriction that gets placed on a word that's seen as inappropriate to use for one reason or another. Interestingly enough, this actually happens a lot with words for bears specifically. Like Finnish, for example, has a bunch of cheeky euphemisms for their more commonly used word for bear, which is karhu. But that word in and of itself is actually a euphemism for the previous word for bear, which was... Yo, come on, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Swedish, on the other hand, came up with a new word for wolves, varg, which actually originally meant evildoer, and that replaced the original word for wolf, which was ulf. What? Look, a wolf I can handle. Do you know of any examples in your language of this kind of thing? Like a different word for an animal or something like that? Because let me know if you do. I find this stuff really interesting. For the time being, thanks so much for watching and have a great rest of your day.